Hey guys. Hope all is well this morning. Well, this afternoon, depending on when this video comes out. We know I've been having problems with my computer, so good luck to me. I was planning on doing a video on the missing family from Illinois, the Lutz family. And Lutz is how it's pronounced, guys. My sister-in-law used to be a Lutz, so that's how you pronounce it. The family had went missing in February, and because of things that had been told to the grandmother and told by the older sister of the father, they were really, really concerned and worried, especially because Stephen Lutz had a restraining order against him to keep him away from Monica or the home that they used to share together for DV. Anyways, and with his past history with drug use and just, DV constantly, evidently, throughout his past, everybody was really worried, especially with the last text that the oldest boy, I think his name is Adrian, had sent to his sister, which said that they were going on vacation. It's Aiden, not Adrian, sorry, and he's 11. That they were going on vacation, but he didn't know where, and that was in February. And the family has been gone ever since. Well, when I turned on the computer to do my videos this morning, and looked up the name or the family, it says they have been found. Illinois family of 4 missing since February, found 1,500 miles from home. And a family of 4 who vanished months ago has been located, according to the Newton, Illinois Police Department. Stephen Lutz, 44, Monica Lutz, 34, as well as their 2 sons, Nicholas, 9, and Aiden, 11, were last heard from on February the 10th. The family of 4 from Newton, Illinois suddenly left their home in the middle of the night with a U-Haul attached to their blue 2005 Ford F-150, according to the surveillance footage. For months, police have been trying to locate the Lutz family as they were thought to be in danger. But on the 17th of April, the Newton, Illinois police posted a memo from the Jasper County Daily News indicating the family of 4 have been located and are safe. Stephen, Monica, Aiden, and Nicholas have been located in Caucus, I think, County in Arizona, the memo read. Caucus County is approximately 1,500 miles from Newton, Illinois. With the help of the state police and license plate readers, the family was located, and a deputy was able to make contact with Miss Lutz and Mr. Lutz separately. The deputy stated that the boys appear healthy, and Monica informed him of where to find Stephen. Shortly after the deputy made contact with Stephen, the deputy contacted Chief Britton. The memo reads, Mr. Lutz told the deputy that they have relocated with no plans of returning to Newton. The Jasper County Sheriff's Office confirmed to the Independent that the family has been found. The circumstances surrounding the family's sudden disappearance were alarming to family and friends as well as law enforcement. Prior to their sudden departure, Mr. Lutz was issued a no-contact order and no entry order after facing domestic battery charges, according to Newton Police. Mr. Lutz appeared in court via Zoom in January to face the charges and was released on bond under the condition of no contact and no entry. He had not been charged at the time. Police said there were previous reports of domestic violence in the home, though reiterated that Mr. Lutz is innocent until proven guilty. Mr. Lutz's adult daughter, Brittany Lutz, said she was very concerned for her younger brother's safety in a Facebook post. Brittany told WCIA that she exchanged text messages with her younger brother, Aiden, a few days before they disappeared. Aiden said that the family was taking a vacation, but wasn't sure where they were going. She hadn't heard from him since the 10th of February. Brittany also exchanged a message with her father on the 14th of February and offered to take her half-brothers and just get them back to a normal life. Mr. Lutz responded by saying they have a normal life, and he was no longer allowed to be around them. In a lengthy text message, he informed Brittany there was nothing wrong with our house or the way we raise our children. Brittany had not heard from him since, and all the family's cell phones were disconnected shortly thereafter. But guys, the strange thing about this is, and it does go on, but the strange thing about this is when they entered the home after they came up missing, everything was still in place. I mean, like the school books were still there. I mean, like personal items that you would take on a trip with you were still in the home, clothing, that kind of stuff. So this, to me, screams red flags all over the place. You don't just up and disappear and leave personal items behind. So, I mean, they may be okay, but to me, there's something fishy going on. And if I was law enforcement, I do believe I would be keeping an eye on him. And I don't see how he can get away with having contact and leaving the state with someone he was ordered to stay away from, which was his wife, Monica, and the kids. But life is what it is. Okay, well, as the title says, I'm giving my opinion on the Dudley Ajan thing in the summerwells case. In my opinion, guys, I've said from the get-go, when Dudley first did his interview, oh, he came across as a nice-looking man, genuine in what he was saying, blah, blah, blah. But he also spoke of Don smoking illegal substances with his 11-year-old child on the job site. Now, if Dudley, well, I don't know if it was said whether Dudley participated or not, but if Dudley was close enough that he witnessed it happening, and he himself did not report this action taking place, then obviously Dudley was just as bad as Don for doing it, or he had his own ghosts in his closet or his own skeletons in his own closet that he needed to keep hid. Therefore, he didn't want to rock the boat by saying anything to law enforcement or officials or CPS or whoever. So we knew from the get-go that Dudley was not this upstanding citizen of the community. In my opinion, no, I do not believe he had anything to do with Summer's disappearance. I really do not. Even though, yes, the one time that we can say that Don Wells was telling the truth about Dudley, that he was into meth, and I'm not sure. Yesterday I was listening to John Davis True Crime, and Cam was on there, and maybe I heard it wrong. Maybe I'm the one in the wrong here, but I don't think so. But I believe I heard Cam say that Dudley had done something. It was marijuana and something else, but that it wasn't meth. But it plainly states, guys, on the arrest record, manufacturing. Hang on a second. Let me pull this up, and I want to get this exactly worded correctly of how it says it, because I don't want to tell any lies about it. You can barely see it at the bottom because the one I have, it's cut off, but it says manufacture, delivery, sale, or distribution of methamphetamine, which is meth. And he's also charged with Schedule 3 drug violation, Schedule 3 drug violation, Schedule 6 drug violation, and Schedule 6 drug violation, plus the amphetamines. So I don't know, and like I said, I may have heard it wrong, but if I didn't, I don't know where Cam thinks that he wasn't charged with meth, because he was. He was charged with manufacturing, distributing, and possession of it. So although Don Wells told the truth one time that we can be certain of, that still don't make Dudley guilty. It makes him a bad person, yes, but I've said that from the get-go, or else he would have turned Don Wells in for giving his children illegal substances, period. But in my opinion, I think it's just another smokescreen, or it's almost 2 years now, guys, and law enforcement hasn't gotten anywhere. Now, I'm not real sure about how many people were arrested, or if there was a big drug bust, or if they wasn't. I'm not real sure about that. But just like in the Carly Trent case, they needed a fall guy. Gary Simpson was there. He was in the right place, the right time, and could be charged with whatever they wanted to charge him with. Well, it seems awful strange that Dudley was arrested almost 2 years into Summer's disappearance. Dudley has been arrested for the very thing that Don Wells claimed he was guilty of. There's no release date. There's no bond hearing that I know of. And I'm just wondering if maybe methamphetamines is not, or meth is not going to be the only thing that's manufactured in this. Maybe a fall guy is what's going to be manufactured. Because like I said, we are almost 2 years in. And they literally, from what they publicly said, they have found nothing more than what they had the first day she went missing. And it's starting to look real bad on LE and TBI. So, I could be wrong. He might have something in it. But in my opinion, I don't think he has anything in Summer's disappearance. And not to mention, guys, I'm inserting this in the middle of the audio, but not to mention, yes, meth heads will do illegal stuff. Meth heads will do immoral stuff to get money to buy their drug of choice. I don't believe that they would go that far, but anything is possible. They might even snag a kid. But you have to remember, who would they be trading that child to? The dealer. And trust me, that person is not addicted to meth. They're addicted to money. The whole reason they're making the meth is to sell it and get the money. And a dealer has no use for a 6 or 5-year-old little girl. Trust me. So just throwing that out there, guys. In my opinion, that's going a little ways, to say he snagged her so he could trade her for drugs. I don't know how many people said that, but I have heard that since this came out. And I'm just putting my opinion out there. But I'll almost guarantee you, one way or another, there's going to be charges filed pretty soon. And he's going to be the one they're filed against. How much you want to bet? Hope you've had a wonderful day. Hope you have the wonderful rest of the day. Hopefully I'll have a more informative video tomorrow, if not live. I was planning on going live today, but there's so much stuff going on here at my home, and maybe I'll get a chance to tell y'all about that later on. Maybe I'll make a new video and tell y'all all about it, because it deals with custody and DCS and all the good stuff we've been talking about for the last 2 years. So watch for the next video, guys. Hope you watched all the way through on this one. Not that I'm not asking anybody, but I do have a wish list on my page now. It only has 5 items on it, guys. But it's only because I'm having so much trouble with this computer that I even went and looked. But I'm not asking anybody for anything. It's just something that I picked out that I want to try to work on getting. But if anybody, wants to help, you're more than welcome to. But just so you know, it is out there. And like I said, I'm not asking anybody for anything, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to afford it as soon as possible. Because if we don't get something done with this computer, I don't know how many more videos I'm going to get out of it. I love you all. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next video, guys.